Hey, thanks for tuning in again. Before we get started, I need to say I had some issues with this roll of film. Nothing crazy, I do still have all the pictures I took, but there's some issues. Don't worry, I explain everything at the end of the video, and I still recommend this film. What's up, guys? I'm back here at Fort Pickens again. Today I am shooting some Candido 400c. As you guys can see behind me, there is some stuff. This is the Fort Worth battery. While I have been to Fort Pickens a few times already now, I've never been over here, so see what we can get. Hopefully I don't fall through a soft spot in the floor and die. That would suck. These burns are a bit weird. I didn't open this camera and the film was rewound all the way before I took it out. So to some people, this might seem like your average wall with a door inside of a dungeon. However, there's one thing many people miss. That is the dog door. That's right. This bunker, much like Drake's newest album, is for the dogs.
Hey, what?
This is pretty sick. This is pretty sick. Look at the scale of these walls and how tall this tower is. And then this whole thing is camouflaged, so boats on the water can't see, what's going on in here. I also feel kind of like I'm in an auditorium because I hear like my voice bouncing back. So if I were to record a SoundCloud mixtape, I'd be pretty tempted to isolate some vocals here. This is part 3 of the Florida series. So I shot a roll of Phoenix 200. I shot a roll of Portra 160 at sunset, and now I'm shooting the Candido 400c. I do want to say I looked at those first 2 videos and they came out pretty well, honestly. I'm still kind of messing around with the color grades and stuff. So let me know if you like what you see, and if not, I'll just delete my account. But, I want to know what you guys are doing. I love creating, and I've been having a lot of fun the last few weeks, last couple months even. I love the halation Candido brought to the table. I feel like it added kind of a vibey flair to most of these shots. This is pretty cool. Don't know what this means. It's probably satanic. Really cool framing here, and also to my left. Sun is starting to set. There's a little bit of fog rolling in from this direction. So I'm gonna take some pictures. That's what I'm here to do. That's what you're here to watch. There we go. You know what? Hang on. Can you see me? I hope so. Jeez. Can't really bring a drone out here, which is unfortunate, but I feel like kind of have to be on the ground to appreciate like what's going on here. It's getting a little windy, so I'm just gonna take a couple more pictures and go grab my camera before it falls. At this point, I started walking around the fort. I took a lot of photos of the fort and the terrain around it. I felt like this would be an easy way to get off the beaten path and to check out some angles that most people probably don't get a chance to see. I've got a lot of walking to do. In some of my past videos, I've made comments about how some things aren't worth the time. There's better things to do. The main point of that, I'm not trying to be a hater, is literally just go off the beaten path, do some other things, because I've been to this part of Fort Pickens twice. I've been inside the fort once, and I've been on this wall once, and let me tell you, the view out here is so much better. Alright, let's speed run the problems this roll of film had. Several shots had these large splotches, a handful had a weird red strip going through them, and 2 or 3 had this strange blue fuzzy artifact going on. I reached out to the lab that developed the film, and they think it was a manufacturing defect of the original film. Basically, some of the developer might have gotten inside of the film and kind of burned it or damaged it before it was dried out. As usual, I'm not sure what to believe. Personally, I think this is another case of the ops trifling with me. If you've been following along, you know that this is the 3rd video in the Florida series. I shot this video, another video about Portra 160 at sunset, and a 3rd video testing out the new film Phoenix 200. I'm bringing this up because all 3 of those rolls of film went through the same things. They were all stored right here in my studio mini fridge. They all went through the same X-ray scanner at the airport, on the way to Florida and back, and they were all developed by the same lab. Candido is the only one that had any issue besides for one little speckle on the roll of Phoenix 200, which is probably just because it's a brand new film. All that to say, I don't think it was caused by the storage or the X-rays. I said I'd still recommend this film, and here's why. I reached out to Candido after I reached out to the lab, and after some back and forth, they offered to replace the roll of film and send me an extra one. So I did receive those extra rolls of film from Candido in replacement, which was more than generous, mailed all the way from London yesterday. That is awesome customer service, and I was not expecting it at all. I am going to be revisiting Candido 400c in the future. I just need to wait until I have a trip or some kind of event going on where I could shoot both rolls in the same day and just kind of see if they fix those quality control issues or if I have anything else similar happen. That's it for now. If you're still watching, make sure to like and subscribe this video. I've been told it does help. In next week's video, we're going to be doing kind of a photo mission to Detroit to do some nighttime photography on Portra 800. Alright guys, well, thank you for joining me in another episode. This time we were shooting Candido 400c. I'm very excited to see how it turns out. I've heard rumors it is Fujifilm, but I guess we're just going to have to find out what it looks like when it's done. This guy just buzzed past me in a banana. What the heck?